cardio versus weight training. The whole world wants to know what you should prioritize and why. I know you've been talking about how you need to do everything, they balance it out, and you also believe in that system of hybrid workout.
Yeah.
What's the best balance between the two?
Okay. So if I could only pick one, if I had to, which hopefully I never have to, is strength. Like especially someone um, who's a complete beginner. Like they ask me, Ishan, should I start, going for a run every day or should I start lifting weights? I'll always say lift weights first, because the thing is, if I'm a complete beginner and I start lifting weights, at some level, that's going to train my cardiovascular system as well, right? Like even right now, if if you've never worked out a day in your life, and I take you to the gym and I'll be like, give me 5 push-ups, 5 squats, and 5 lunges. You do that back to back, your heart rate is going to be up. You're already training your cardio system, right? But an activity like running, is not really going to train your muscular system enough to develop strength and muscle in the long term. So if you absolutely have to choose, and very few people absolutely have to choose, I would say start with strength.
Okay.
And when it comes to me, I'd say strength is always, like, at least it's been what I've prioritized for the longest time, where I've been quite negligent on the way I do cardio, and only recently have I added cardio to the way I train. And without having done much cardio in the past, it's not like I was cardiovascularly unfit. I had a decent cardio level, but there are some really fun benefits to taking your cardio to the next level.
Like
right?
what?
So, for example, it's just the physical capability that you increase for your body is very, very satisfying, right? Like a really strong guy, you could put him on climbing a mountain or just doing any kind of activity that is longer than 5 to 7 minutes, and you'll watch them struggle. But once you have cardio on your side, your physical capacity to just take on activities is just immensely beneficial. So right now, I feel like, because I've worked on my cardio a lot of late, you could put me in any scenario. I could, if I have to climb a mountain, if I have to do a run or whatever, like I feel a lot more confident. Whereas when I was just lifting weights, yes, I could do like a lot of simple activities. You want to go for a half an hour, 1 hour walk, sure, I can do that. But you want to be like, hey, do you want to go climb Kilimanjaro tomorrow or something like that? I wouldn't be able to say yes to that. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm fit enough, right? So having a broad spectrum of fitness just increases the capabilities that you have with your body. So if you have to, let strength be the foundation of what you do, and the stronger you are, the higher capability you have to do cardio, right?
Okay, so start with strength training. If you had to start, let's do that. And then you can include cardio in your routine, but at least start with one.
Have a base of strength, because even cardio like running can be very impactful, right? And if your body is not prepared to handle those impacts,
Oh,
even a
yes.
sport, right, then you're more likely to get injured, and then you stop. And then when that's the number one reason people stop training, is if they get injured and they have a long break, getting back to it becomes the hardest thing, right? And strength training, if done well, right, and people often say, oh, a lot of people get injured doing strength training. Actually, more people get injured playing sports, because sports are more likely to take you to injury. But strength is something, because it's done in a controlled environment, right? A sport is not controlled. A sport is about performance. Strength training is literally about strengthening your muscles. So if that is done consciously and done well, that is the safest way to start exercising. And that will give you the base and foundation of strength that will allow you to put your body in more like dangerous positions, like a sport or anything like that, and have less likelihood of getting injured.